I'm quite pleased to let you know that we increased the shareholding we have in Umeme. Many people will sort of ponder with the whole transaction, but it is as simple as it is a good concession that Umeme has, and we are buying into this concession as Ugandans. We do not want to miss out on the good things. So we increased our stakeholding on behalf of our savers from about 8% to about 14.3%. And that would get the total holding number of shares about 231 million shares. And that is what we are holding in Umeme on behalf of our members. The most important thing for you to note that even if you say to me this is a very bad investment, Geraldine, today, exit that investment as soon as possible. I would walk away with the capital gains of about 19 billion on the market today, because if I bought at about 340 in the last transaction, and then the initial IPO I bought about 275, my average price is about 303. So if I'm going to make money today, last week I saw in the papers it was closing off at 388. I don't know what the price is this morning. Someone snatched my newspapers. But I would still walk away with more money than I went into this concession of Umeme. So we are buying into a good investment. I also wanted to mention that the closing of the whole yield that we have got since we've started investing in there is about 6.9 billion. Now that is the cumulative gain. For those of you who are business journalists will understand that from the time I started investing in Umeme, from the initial IPO up to today, the amount of money in total, which is called the yield, is about 6.9 billion in total. So I don't see how that is going to lose money. Now, that is being generated by about the initial one we put in, which was about 70 billion. So sorry, the total cost now is about 70 billion, the amount of money we have put into the Umeme transactions and the whole investment. So that is a total of 70 billion. And so far, in about 2 years, I've already got my 7 billion out of it. And on my list of investments in equities, on my portfolio of equities, the Umeme IPO is the best performing transaction I have in the equities class. It is the best, and because I have lost money in treasury bonds, because the interest rates have gone down, it's being compensated by the equities on the Umeme IPO. So without it, I would not even make the promise of a double-digit return to members this October. As you all know, we sort of had a shortfall in terms of the return to members that we forecast. So with this IPO, for me, it actually makes up the numbers for me to be able to sustain short-term a return to members. So for me, it's a good thing. It's not something that we should really hold and regret.
NSSF, a better future.